My name is Salvatore Rizzo, and if you're watching this video, it is because I am either A, dead, B, incarcerated, or C, just probably under the sea with cement on my feet. But this video is meant to show everybody who is truly in charge of New York State. And it sounds crazy, but it was right on the FBI's website for over 43,700,808 something thousand dollars. With $43 billion, I guess you could control the state of New York. Everyone should know as well as I do, corruption is real. Corruption is real. And this entire world, who has had an honest friend? I could say I have, but not many. Who could say that they could drop $100 and you not know about it, and you have friends with you, and that $100 goes missing? Not one person, probably, because the truth of the matter is, all anybody gives a crap about is money. Everything boils down to money. The one governor we had or whatever had a $7,000 office chair. Who the fuck needs a $7,000 office chair? So when I was exposing them, I received threats when I got many views and my channel blew up. And they made it seem like they were already fully aware. And if that's the case, then the whole government would be corrupt, pretty much, which I don't doubt. I believe they probably will have some sort of new world order soon, and you're either in it and rich, or you're gonna be in some slums living in tents like people underneath the Niagara Bridge. But I'm about to show you some stuff that is gonna maybe open your eyes a little bit more. I feel like I've provided more than enough proof. The guy that was making threats, who called me Sam, never once on my YouTube was my name Sam. Never once was that brought up. Cease your investigation. What troll would say that to me? There's no investigation. I've concluded it a long time ago. And I keep seeing vehicles with tinted windows. I keep seeing a white Tesla was following me and a friend. And then I videotaped it when I seen it on the throughway by myself. And then I have someone staying at my place keeping an eye on it. When I tell him about it, he goes, "Shut up." I go, "What?" He goes, "There's been a white Tesla in the driveway." So, fact of the matter remains is that the people I've worked for are multi-billionaires. And instead of chopping me out and me deleting everything, it must be the way they're brought up. They'd rather spend $1 million terrorizing me, putting 2 airplanes down June 11th. I was on Frontier Airline at 7:40 p.m. from Buffalo to Orlando. There's 2 planes put down at that time on June 11th. My phone said that I was at the airport 7 times prior to being there on my Google timeline history at the time, which is now deleted. And then I had Life 360, so friends knew where I was at all times. and they put a message at the bottom of that, and it says, "Today they will make another attempt on my life." And I seriously believe they put the plane down in an emergency landing to scare me, like as if I thought the plane was going to crash. No, I immediately pulled out my phone recorder and captured it all as proof to show everybody. Like, everyone thinks I'm nuts because the company is ran not by Americans. The company is ran by a group of organized Siberian gentlemen that are very, very, very sophisticated when it comes to computers and have security levels of clearance because driving Medicaid cab, it's one of the boxes you check is that you acknowledge that driving Medicaid cab, your phone, your accounts, everything is open sesame to the US government. But somehow they middlemanned it and made it so that they tried to bully me out of my own Google account instead of just having a sit down talk. And it was because they robbed me for roughly probably a little over $100,000. So, like, after you rob somebody, you're not comfortable, like, being around that person. Just like my old roommate, Troy, who I've never wronged a day in my life. But he's going through some depression, and I told him I forgave him. And if he ever sees this, I've told you I forgave you. But he stole my wallet with $500. Then he wanted me to move out because he wasn't comfortable with me being there. Same deal with Liberty. Liberty robbed me for over $100,000. They weren't comfortable with me working for them. They took lug nuts off my fucking tires. 3 out of 5 on my front passenger tire. They stalked me. They had a woman pull in my driveway, and Hamburg police called crisis services on me because I made a report stating that a blue Subaru pulled in with the plate HYL846. And when that plate pulled in, the woman made a phone call, and then she took off. The next day, I'm with Justin F, and I see the same plate, but on a big black Suburban. So I put knots in my stomach. I floor it. At the bottom of the Skyway, I get cut off by Teal Prius, which was my former employer, Slav, who stuck his head out the window to lock eyes at me. So this video is going to be set to go up on YouTube, along with confessions of passengers who've witnessed stuff to show yous. I'm the reason they don't have that stupid unique hold music that they've had for 10 years, because they impersonated Mike Manning, who I didn't know really all that well at the time, trying to sell me fake car insurance. Like, they're scammers, scam artists. Bill Yonke is a scam artist. He's a piece of crap too, hiding behind the wall whenever I come to the main office. Why are you hiding behind the wall? You scared I might do something? Maybe I will. Maybe I'll come to the office. Because if I come to the office and anything bad does happen, Internal Affairs, I'll make sure Internal Affairs gets a hold of this. Everything will get brought down. And then everybody that's taking a payoff is going to be pretty fucking pissed that y'all didn't do your job and kill me. And I don't give a fuck whether I live or die. And I'm not depressed, I'm not suicidal, but since I have went through some personal stuff, I haven't feared death since 2018, which is why I've made so many videos already. So let me stop talking and cut to the chase and connect these videos all together. I got a couple of them connected, so I just got to connect Justin's, and it will be uploaded on my birthday, March 8th. At the time I was born, 2:55 a.m. So, hopefully, no one sees this video. And hopefully they do right. But I doubt they're going to. So, I have a feeling everyone on my birthday will know the truth that Liberty Yellow Cab is at the top of the pyramid of New York State. I've had 8 or 9 lawyers want my case badly, and then they say, who's it against? And I say, Liberty Yellow, and they said, oh, I want no involvement. Who the fuck would want involvement against the police or the troopers? No one. That's why I can't get an attorney for the life of me. But let me show you from other people's perspectives. So, I know why they took my screen recorder away only during phone calls. And it's so that I can't do this. I'm going to call one of my daily passengers. And you'll see why.
Hello?
Yo.
What's up, buddy?
Shit. Fucking. So, I was thinking about just showing up at their shop and shit. But yo, I know what they're trying to do. They erased, like, everything from the past. Like, they're trying to erase everything from the past so that way it looks like I just started doing what I've been doing and shit. You were in the car that day that they made a fucking that commercial that was like special just for me, ain't it?
What commercial?
Remember on the credit card machine it says, when you ride with Liberty, you'll ride. What did it say?
Something about super sound?
Nah. This because it used to be like, when you ride with Liberty, you'll get a driver that knows his way around and is professional and prompt. And then the one day we were all driving, and the commercial came on, and it says, when you ride with Liberty, you'll be relaxed, or something like that. And everyone started dying laughing.
Yeah, I remember that.
You do?
Relaxed or in comfort or something.
Yeah, it was relaxed. Basically, I'm not gonna put nothing on the internet or nothing, but like if I asked you to testify, because I know what they're gonna do. They're trying to get me as if like I just started doing what I've been doing, when I've been doing that shit in a cab for how long?
A long time, I know that.
Yeah. It was right after they basically told me I was one of their top drivers, which was my 2nd or 3rd month in. And then
How did they erase it? They erase your phone?
Yeah, in my phone I had 632 items out of 658 items removed.
Wow.
Yeah, I found the virus, the malware that they are, and they're apps that are uninstallable. They're system apps.
Wow.
But I took care of most of it though, so like it's not popping up like it did before. But like, they deleted your number out of this phone and the one that I'm calling you off of, which is, I bought this phone from them impersonating AT&T.
What?
Yeah.
So that's how they can get in there?
Yeah. That's why I was under the name Roger Thomas. Well, when I call people with caller ID, this phone number that I'm calling you from would show up under the name Roger Thomas.
Wow.
But I'm just gonna go to their shop because it's a win-win for me no matter what. Like, I'm gonna go there and just tell them to give me what the fuck they owe me. And if it gets ugly, then they're forced to investigate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because if they call the police or something, they got to investigate, right?
Well, yeah. Or if someone gets, like, shot, like how he threatened to shoot me and shit.
Yeah.
Or vice versa. Shit, realistically.
Yeah. If you saying they owe you, somebody got to look into it.
No, not when what I found out, James, you wouldn't believe. Like, they're above everybody. With the money they got, the 43 billion makes them like God in New York.
Wow.
That day that they wrongfully terminated me at Dave's house, fucking half of them were state troopers that stood there. There's 15 of them. I thought there was only a few of them. Dave was the one that counted out. He said there's like at least 15 or more. He said half of them were Alden, half of them were state troopers that waited 40 fucking minutes until my employer showed up and took the cab to leave me stranded. Now, you know what I mean? What the fuck? I don't know any cops that would do some shit like that.
Yeah, they have other shit to do.
Yeah. Like, so I'm gonna tell you, like, I'm recording this shit just, like, I ain't gonna post it or nothing because, like, this video right here would have me killed.
Yeah.
For sure, but, like, I just wanted it to be at least on the phone so that way I had it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But,
Okay.
but yeah, fucking, I know you.
I don't know if I would go to the shop yourself.
Nah.
No.
Why?
Because now it looks like you on the attack to them, you went to their place, you know?
Yeah.
But if you just go in there saying, look, give me what you owe me.
Right.
Well, I come for what you owe me. You ain't going trying to start no trouble or nothing. I don't see the harm in that.
Right. And I could even go in there, like, and have someone I'll videotape it, like, as I'm going there.
Oh, yeah. Make sure you should definitely got to have your video on.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, and then fucking, I cleared my browser history. I had no browser history whatsoever. It said I didn't visit any websites. And then I restarted my phone, and sure enough, it said that I went and visited Best Buy's website and purchased a $1,700 drone that goes 8 miles and flies for an hour long.
Wow. What the fuck you gonna do with that?
Right?
Yeah.
I didn't buy it. Like, it's whoever, you know what I mean? It's the motherfuckers that hacked me that bought it.
Yeah. Somebody definitely did your phone.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt.
For all that to be happening. Yeah, definitely somebody had to be in your phone.
Wow, it's weird. Like, I'm videotaping this phone with my other phone, and like it shows a flashing light on my video, but looking at the phone, it's not flashing. That's fucking weird.
Boy, you got strange shit going on.
Fuck yeah. But alright, James. I appreciate you always having me. Oh yeah, that's another thing too, is they took, like, you know how you wrote me that letter and shit? They cropped that shit right in half and made it so that, like, I think they don't believe me that I have shit backed up on SD chips, is what it is. Or that's what they're hoping for.
Wow.
But they got a rude awakening if they think that's the case.
This shit has been going on too long.
Right.
It's been going on too long. You see,
I'm gonna send you
some kind of resolution.
Right. I'm gonna send you the video or all the pictures of their comments that they left on my YouTube channel after it blew up on Christmas Eve. I had 7,600 views, 48 hours of watch time. It blew the fuck up, and that's when they started leaving comments on my page. They admitted buying my apartment.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, some kind of resolution got to come out of this.
Right. That's why I said I'm ready to just go to their shop at this point. Like, I'm ready to go.
Wow. This is crazy. It's been going on too long.
Yeah.
Somebody got to do something.
But on to my primary witness, who was hired and fired and beat up and got his hands put on.
Hello.
Yo.
Hello.
Yo. It's Rizzo.
Oh, that's wrong number.
Yeah, no, I stopped using it because realistically I bought it from someone who impersonated AT&T for $40, and when I posted something about it on YouTube, they're like, every iPhone's like $1,000. Why would you think it's? And that's why my AT&T bill's up to like $1,600 right now. But yo, fucking, you were in the car that time that they made that commercial that was special just for me, ain't it? Yo. Oh, ain't that odd? I wonder why that would happen. Look at that purple flash.
Please leave your message for 71646485563.
Yo, I don't know if you hung up on me, we got disconnected or what. I'm gonna text him. Yo, did you hang up on me? We get disconnected? Question mark. Yo, it's important I talk to you. I know what they're trying to do to me. Out of 658, they've deleted 632. They're basically trying to act like everything is brand new. They're basically trying to act like everything is brand new. And I'm about to go to their shop because it's a win-win situation for me. Bet you someone tampers with my shit. Say there. There's been random cars that be parking over there constantly. I'm about to call this motherfucker one more time though. So I'm kind of pissed that he just hung up. It's crazy, that strobe light that never appears, but the camera catches it. This witness in particular, I believe, is afraid to be involved.
Please leave your message for...
He says, for one, my employer beat him up, and after a week of him working there, and then number two, he like picked him up, slammed him on the gravel, and left him stranded out on by Kenmore Avenue, military or wherever out there. So, and then the other reason why I believe he's intimidated is because there was 15 gunshots that went off next to his daughter's house when I first tried to surface everything. This is my primary witness, Justin F.
And I don't know, but fucking, yo, the day that fucking Liberty changed that commercial and made it special, it was James, me, you, James, and I think Dave. And I know Dave is probably like not gonna get involved. Fucking, you should be entitled to even more money because of what happened.
And
I know, bro. We've been over all this stuff.
Dude, they deleted 632 items out of 658.
And 15 gunshots went off next to
They're
his
trying to
daughter's
make it
house.
look like the past 4 years I worked for them, that like I didn't, I was a scout boy. You know what I mean? Like, as if fucking Slob didn't say he had my back and I had him on recording saying he had my back, and then he tampered with the fucking video. Fucking, bro, like, basically, I don't even know if I sent you the comments on my YouTube. I probably did and forgot. I don't know.
You did. Yeah, you did.
Fucking, and then they tried to act like a troll after they knew that I not only, because they deleted the screenshots out of my phone, but I sent them to my brother John, and then I was able to re-screenshot the screenshots, you know what I'm saying? But they swiped all the pictures up out of my phone. So, like, I made a YouTube video and used one of their threats as, I actually did a green screen where I was like, me drive cab for 4 years? Never. I'm like, no, sometimes I would use one to get to medical medical appointments. But, like, it was like me being sarcastic, basically, because they said I had till the New Year's. And I'm like, what happens if I don't call the police and say that I'm having a break in reality and I fear for my life? And he's like, well, you'll never know, I guess. He's like, well, you'll know, but you won't know. Like, there's only one...
New Year's happened already. It's over with, so...
Right, and he says that, like, I won't know, and he's like, but, well, you will know, but you won't.
It's probably just some retard on the fucking internet, just continually fucking...
Yo, they called me Sam. They called me Sam, though.
Yeah, lots of people fucking call you by that, bro.
Only people that know me.
Exactly, and how many people know you? 1 million.
No, my family, like, you're one of the few friends.
Anyone from Lackawanna?
Room told me by my last name.
Yeah, but then when I went to that person's page, too, it was open since 2013, and it had 5 videos of a first-person shooter with country flags up against each other. Like, it would be like fucking Korea and fucking, I don't know if there's a Russian and...
It's probably a fucking video game picture.
No, there's 5 videos they had on their page. Their page, they have 5 videos, and it's all like a first-person shooter with like shit graphics. I feel like it's like a first-person shooter that they probably
That's what
made.
I said, it's probably a fucking shitty video game.
Yeah, that they made probably, or tried to make. I don't know. But fucking, I did the same shit I've always done in that cab right after they told me I was one of their top drivers, which was like my 3rd month in. And fucking, like, yeah, I know I'm not the most law-abiding citizen, but a lot of times I was handing them out. It's not like you know what I mean? Like, I fucking would just hand them out. Fucking, so it wasn't like I was doing it fucking for profit. Like, until they fucking took my complete fucking pay away.
Nigga, I know, I understand that, but I'm trying to figure out how to get some, son. This team seems like.
So, this is my confession. I drove cab for 4 years. Once I found out I was one of the best cab drivers, I stopped being lazy. I used to get out of the cab because there's a camera, and I used to pedal Xannies. And as I mentioned in that video, 80% of the time I was giving them out for free, just to make sure everyone was alright. They changed their commercial the one day on the credit card scanner. It used to say, when you ride with Liberty, you'll ride with a driver who knows his way around, prompt and professional. I was prompt and professional, but they changed it to, when you ride with Liberty, you'll ride relaxed. And everybody in that cab died laughing. They made that commercial special for me that day. So, if this video is watched, I'm gonna set it for my birthday. And if it is published, I love all my family who doubted me. They don't know me because I was working 7 days a week for these people. So, I mean, I guess I can't blame them. They don't know that I turned my life around. You know, I have checks for $1,200 that should have been probably $1,500-$1,600. I have my personal work ledger, which is going to get mailed directly to the right people. I have copies of it made. So between that and the SD chips, if they do kill me, they'll have a body on top of tampering with evidence, on top of robbing me, on top of beating up Justin Ford. So, yeah, I'm gonna say his last name. He was alright with it before. He already consented. So, that's 2 people that y'all just heard. That I've been doing that the entire time I drove cab. After the 3rd month, and I did it for 4 years.